I'm here. I'm here. Hi. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, I'm back. It's me. Um, that's all I have to say. I, if you're a crazy person, and keep up with my upload schedule. I guess that's what you call it. Then you might notice a couple things. One, I didn't post a video last week. Sorry. I don't know. It's just kind of everything was too active at 3 a.m. There's just too much noise around. I really couldn't do it. Too more active than it usually is. No one here has a really good sleep schedule, but like my brother's screaming right now. Anyway, and the other thing you might have noticed. Hold on, someone opened the door. Whoever opened that door, don't question me. Okay, I think they're leaving. I don't know if you can hear them. Probably not. They're gone. Yeah, and so the other thing I haven't noticed. So this video is coming on a couple hours early. And yes, it is. I'm not talking to myself at 3 a.m. today. I know. I'm sorry. Stop the riots. Put down the pitchforks or whatever. It's actually 1 a.m. Yes. I'm getting the exact same feeling though. I don't know why I took a class there. Just because. Felt the urge to. Yeah. But I need to wake up earlier tomorrow, and so I feel like I should sleep earlier, and maybe I will. But I also need to make this video. Well, I don't need to, but since I missed last week, I feel like I should do it today. And so I just made a compromise, just do it a couple hours early. There we go. No one's gonna complain, hopefully. No one out of the 5 people that are gonna watch this video are gonna complain. Yeah. So, I didn't make a video last week. A lot's happened in the past couple of weeks, I think. As far as I know. Got a new pet tortoise. I had a tortoise before. We traded him for another, because, it was easier to keep this one, and he's really cute. He's right next to me, and that's why I keep looking down. His name is Schlem. The last tortoise's name is Helmet. Schlem is Russian for helmet. So, yeah. It's a fun name. I like that name a lot. And I love Schlem. He's great. Or she. I don't know if we know their gender. We didn't know the last tortoise's gender. But, he wasn't really very grown. I mean, it took at least, I think 10 years for those guys to grow fully, and that one's 4 years old, I think. This one's even younger, I think. Yeah. So there's that. New tortoise, very nice new tortoise. What else? I don't know. I watched a couple movies. I don't think I watched any movies I haven't seen before. Just earlier today, I rewatched Muppets Christmas Carol. One of the best movies ever made. In my opinion. It's my opinion, but whatever. Of course, great movie. Like I just said. What else do I have to say? It's a good Christmas Carol. I like the story of the Christmas Carol, just in general. I haven't read the original book, but everyone knows the story, just the general gist of it. And I like it. Interesting little thing. Fun story. And great movie. Great Muppet movie. My favorite besides the original. Because the original Muppet movie is one of the most brilliant pieces of art ever created. Both a fact and an opinion. You cannot dispute that. Unless you haven't seen the movie, in which case, probably shouldn't have opinions on it if you haven't seen it, but Also, this happened just today. So, I don't know if I've talked about this on here before, but I've been working on a story for over a year now. It doesn't feel like over a year. But, what's happened in the story, what I'm documenting in there, has been going on for close to 3 years. But I only started writing about it a year ago. And I just, not finished, but I just got up to the point where we are today. Well, I've done that a couple more times. Then more things happened, and I had to add on to it. And I'll probably be adding on to it for, a long, long time to come. Unless I forget about it. I hope I don't, though. It's fun. And so, yeah, I did that today. I got to where it was, and I, proofread it and everything, read through all of it, added what I wanted to add, and reworked it. and so I'm pretty much ready to like release it. I mean, I'll be editing it more and adding on to it, but it's a fully blown story. Yeah, it's always been that, but yeah, short for a story, but yeah, not a full book. I don't know if that much is gonna happen in my life for it to turn into a whole book. But it's about my, I guess, like, love life. I put it in quotes. I always put it in quotes because it's not really love, you know. But, I don't know. Because I just didn't talk about it. So, I'm sorry if you remember me talking about this in a previous episode, and I'm just repeating everything that I said in that episode. But yeah, because the conversation topic of it, like, never comes up in real life, and so I never get to talk about it. Even though it's been a huge part of my life, you know, all this for the past almost 3 years. And I never talk about it, so, you know, might as well write it down. So I started doing that March of last year. And now here we are. Perhaps I'll put the link in the description. Yeah. I have what's an account? I don't know, still not sure. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Wattpad, but that sounds wrong to me. I think Wattpad. I have an account on there just because I'm in a server full of people who use that site, and they wanted me to create an account there, and so I did. That's the only reason. And since I was working on the story, you know, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I uploaded onto there just today. I did that. And I'll keep updating it there too. Again, unless I forget about it. Or unless I forget it's on Wattpad. That's all wrong. In case you don't know, Wattpad is an online writing site. You can write books on there, online books, whatever, you know. Pretty cool. I haven't read much at all on it. In fact, I've just read like one of my friend's stories. I think I read a couple of my friend's stories, like different friends. And that's pretty much it. I don't use it often at all, but I have an account on there, and now I have one story on there, so that's kind of cool. Yeah. But you can read it if you want to. Put it in the description. But the link's just the regular doc, not the Wattpad. I'm not sure if it's like this for everyone, but mine was a little glitchy. Then again, there was a lot going on my computer. Not a lot, but quite a bit going on my computer when I opened it. So that might have had to do with it. But I'm not a very technological kind of guy, so I don't really know if my computer is like, I don't really know why my computer is like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Hope you can hear me. I'm not talking too loud. I don't know. I always fear that, like, not many people watch the videos, but I don't really rewatch these all the time. I should, though. I really should rewatch at least one of them all the way through, so I can see, like, if I'm doing anything wrong, or if... Every once in a while I hear myself, and I'm, like, slurring words sometimes. I'm just like, I understand it because I know what I said. Not just from remembering, but I'm always hearing myself talk. But I'm like, do other people understand what I said there? Can people hear me? And, like, do I always talk like this? Is what I think. Because if so, how do people understand what I'm saying? I know they do. Like, no one's ever said anything about it. Unless I'm deliberately talking really fast. Which I don't always do. Or just skipping words. I can usually tell when I say something too quietly. Or not skip words, but say some words too quietly for whatever reason, just because my voice doesn't want to speak up for that one specific term or word. That's really not cool. I mean, it has something to do with what I want to do, but, you know, I don't know. I'm trying... If I were more awake, I could probably explain this in better terms. It's like a real thing, and I know everyone does it, but I have no idea what to call it right now, because it's 1 a.m. Or probably around 1:10 a.m., which is why we're gonna stop this soon. But yes. So, a bit happened, quite a bit. But really not much when I really think about it. It's been a nice couple weeks. Sorry I didn't make an episode last week, but what can you do? Yeah. It's also Mother's Day tomorrow. I was gonna talk about that here, and then I forgot. Got too caught up in stories and the Christmas Carol. So that's cool. Mother's Day is nice. I like Mother's Day. I'm not a mother, as you might have told, as you could probably tell. That's what I'm trying to say. But I definitely appreciate mothers. And I'm sure I would, even if I were a mother. Which is not impossible. But I'm not. Alright. It's time to go now. So I'll be seeing you. Mothers and non-mothers alike. Goodbye. See you hopefully next week, or maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't know. Maybe I'll skip it next week again.